making some of my own products, but I also explain to the customers when they buy it, this is how long you should use it. These are the protocols with keeping it safe. But on a regular basis, you need to be checking out your products that you're using, whether it be shampoo, conditioner, twist creams, oils. And if it is not familiar to you from what you first bought it, if it's more liquidy, the color has changed, it might be chunky in the bottle. Those kind of things are signs to you that the preservatives that might be in it are no longer working. If it is an all natural product that is now become a little bit more rancid. So those are things that you want to review, because that can cause your hair to come out. That can cause for you to have a very bad reaction to just the product alone, which will then lead to your hair being unhealthy. Okay. So after that, you want to read the labels of these products. This is number 5. I tell everybody, read your labels. When you're looking at the labels, of course, the ingredients are listed from what it has the most of to what it has the least of. So you want to take a look at it not only for your safety, maybe you're allergic to something. Maybe it's something that you just don't like the fragrance of. But keep in mind, when you're seeing these products, they could have even just a smallest drop of something and put it on the label. So just because you see a product listed on the ingredient, you don't know that breakdown of the formulation. So you can't just say, just because it's in there, oh my God, it's so amazing, this is great, this is that. Unless you are in that lab with them to know the breakdown of percentages, you don't know the consistency of it. But you do want to read the labels to kind of see what is in it for your own safety and for your own knowledge. But I also challenge a lot of my clients, because there's different types of things that work for other things. So just because you see an alcohol in it, it may not be an alcohol that's drying. There's good alcohol and there's bad alcohols. We're going to have a podcast on that too, where I kind of break down some of the ingredients. I had a lot of people that used to panic when they would see tocopherol on the bottle. Oh my God, I can't use this. It has this messed up stuff in it. It's tocopherol. Guys, my beautiful people, tocopherol is the scientific term for vitamin E. So, she was panicking over something because she didn't have the knowledge. So if that's not your lane, if that's not your ministry to kind of do that stuff, Google works wonders. Put it in, see what it's used for, see what the ingredient itself is needed in that product for. So, find out the details about it, learn about it, but you can find the things that's going to either increase the health of your hair through the ingredients by reading the label, or something that might damage it, okay? Number 6, I like to say, leave it to the professionals. Whew, child. This is something I will honestly say. Certain things you should not go to YouTube University to try to do. And there's certain things that you just should not attempt on your own. I like to say, leave to the professionals any chemical service that you're going to do, and also any trims that you're going to do. I have done so many fixer-uppers for people trying to trim their own hair from tips and tricks that they've seen. Yes, you can do some stuff on your own, but when it comes down to it, I don't take my field lightly. I pour into every client that sits in my chair. When I say I'm now doing your hair, I'm now doing our hair. It becomes an ownership for me that I want to make sure that your hair is nice, safe, healthy, and in order. So when you're trying to do it yourself and you got those kitchen shears out, or you say, I bought this and everything, I did enough, but then when you come back to me, I have to do so many fixes, that can cause a problem. So certain things you want to leave to the professionals. I hear my clients and they said, oh, I just bought this protein treatment and I started doing it. I saw the review on this, and they have no clue why they're even doing a protein. Their hair may not need a protein. So when I'm assessing the hair, I'm actually giving you my professional advice, what I went to school for, what I learned for. When it comes to chemical services especially, if you're not 100% natural, I'm not 100% natural. I wear my hair without any kind of chemical straightening, but I have color. I've bleached my hair, I've put color in my hair, but my hair is still healthy. I have edges, y'all. I have a full head of hair. But as a professional, I know the integrity of my hair. I know how to read it. I know when it's to the point of breaking. All of those things as a professional, I've been trained. So you want to trust the person who's doing these services for you, because trust, everybody with a license is not good at what they do. But you as an unlicensed person is probably going to do a lot more damage than what I'm going to do as a professional. So certain things you want to leave to the professionals for your healthy hair, okay? Number 7, y'all, we are over the hump. Regular treatments. I like to tell people you want to rotate your treatments that you're getting done. I focus back and forth between the scalp, the moisture, and the strength. So what that means, a lot of times I'll have my clients come in and they'll do a treatment for their scalp, whether they're having dryness, whether they're having itchiness. If they have something a little bit more deep and entail, they're on a program with me where I'm actually helping them with psoriasis, if I'm helping them to retain moisture, reduce inflammation, etc. So one time they're going to come in for a treatment for that. The next time we're going to focus on the moisture of their hair. That might be a deep conditioner. That might be an essential oil treatment. Or that might be just a regular old steam therapy. So I kind of do a couple of things to kind of get my clients to focus on the moisture of their hair. And then when they come back to see me again, we're going to focus on strength. That's that good old protein. So there's different types of protein treatments as well. And so again, you want to leave it to the professional to assess your hair. Too much of anything is never a good thing. So you want to make sure you keep a regular rotation. These are temporary fixes when you're buying them in the store. So there's never going to be anything that you're buying from a Walmart, Kmart, etc. Do they even have Kmart's? I don't think so. But, Target, y'all know what I mean, beautiful people. Over-the-counter treatments are not going to be as high quality and as intense as what you're getting from a professional. But you want to get those regular treatments to keep your hair healthy and keeping it on track. You don't want to get to that point where your hair is so damaged that now it's necessary. So you keep it as a maintenance and you'll never have to be concerned or worry about it. Number 8, we want to take our vitamins. It kind of circles back around to number 2 where we talked about from the inside out. So there are actual healthy hair vitamins. Personally, on my site, we use the Hair Fact vitamins. I have a good amount of my clients that are on it. They have different regulations for women and men and children. So it helps to kind to regulate what's going on in your body. When I start with my clients, I actually tell them I'm not a doctor. I have a lot of medical knowledge, but again, I'm not a physician. And so I always tell my clients, if they have concerns, if there are things that are going on, make sure you get a regular physical. And with that physical, you're going to look at your blood work. You're going to look at your levels, see what you're lacking. So that when you are taking vitamins, you're not overdoing it with something that you are not lacking. So when you're taking these multivitamins, a lot of them have stuff in it that your body may or may not need. If you have no idea where you're starting from because your blood work has never been done, you're going to do overkill, let's say for your vitamin D. You're going to maybe do overkill with, your K levels, and you're taking a vitamin. Then eventually, hopefully this doesn't gross y'all out, but eventually your body is just going to flush it out like it's a toxin. So when you see your pee and that pee looks a certain color, it's because your body is kind of flushing it out and not actually retaining it. So you want to look at the actual quality of the vitamins that you're using. But of course, you want to start off with a healthy diet so that you can get everything in naturally first before you start looking at supplements. But like I said, my clients are actually on a healthy vitamin for their hair to prevent hair loss and to stimulate hair growth. We'll do a show on the Hair Fact itself, but it is on my website that you can order it. Again, men and women have areas of concern that they need to regulate out. But once your body is in a even level state, you're going to see that your hair takes off. Next, we are going to talk about, I say never too much. Never too much, never too much. Kind of like that Luther song. So you want to rotate anything that you do. You never want to do anything to the extreme, okay? Too much is never a good thing. So if you're heat styling all the time, your hair is going to eventually have heat damage. If you are using a certain product and it starts to cause a buildup on your hair, eventually you're going to start to see limp, lifeless hair. So I just tell people you want to be mindful of the things that you do. Even with treatments, I hear people and they say, okay, well, if I did this one treatment and it felt this way, what if I do it every single day? Is my hair going to be quicker, faster, more miraculous just because I did it? No, that's not the case. You can overdo it. You can harden the hair with too many protein treatments to the point of it breaking off. You can over moisturize your hair so much to the point that now your scalp is actually growing fungus. So, I try to tell people the extreme so that you do not, focus on the wrong areas. So I definitely try to tell people you want to rotate things. Sometimes it's a seasonal thing where you might do protective styles for certain times of the year and then go back to wearing your own hair out. It's kind of rotate between the styles that you're doing, the products that you're using, so that your hair kind of gets an even information of receiving what it needs for its health. Okay. So y'all, that was number 9. So the last one that we're going to talk about, don't worry, be happy. Pretty much, I like to say, you guys, don't worry, it's just hair. It is my crown and glory. It is the thing that I love. I tell people all the time, I don't make light of the fact of how much hair that I have because I take care of my hair. But I have so many family members prior to me being in this field, in this industry, that I wish would have been educated, that might have listened to me prior to me getting the accolades I did, when I just had a knowledge and it was just a self-trained information that I would try to share. And they do have health issues that they are dealing with now. But stress can definitely take a toll on your hair. When you're stressing, it tends to increase the levels, almost like a toxin in your body. And that can cause hair loss. Brides getting ready for their big day, they tend to lose a lot of hair. You have men that overdo it trying to get their body in order, and I know people don't think about it that way, but men overworking in the gym, they increase their testosterone level, which then affects what we consider DHT. That can cause premature balding in men. And so you'll see these 25-year-old guys that have triggered a pattern that would have been there probably closer to their 60s or 70s, and because of the hormones that they're taking, the way that they're increasing their workout, they've now triggered something else due to the stress that the body is taking on. So it goes so much deeper when it comes to hair. So I try to tell people, it is just hair. So do not overstress it so that you trigger in other areas. We want to enhance what you have. We want to increase your pride when it comes to how you look and how you feel. And feeling good is probably the first thing that I focus on. I have a sign in the salon area that says, "This is my happy place." I feel good when you feel good. When the person turns around in the chair and they're giving a nice smile, it could be as simple as me changing their hairstyle, me getting them a glow, me giving them a scalp massage, and it feels great. So it is so much deeper than just a hairstyle. But I do tell people, you want to make sure you're not stressing some of the things that you cannot control. So we start with the areas that we can control, and it becomes a routine, and it becomes about maintenance. But those 10 healthy hair tips will get you on your way. Quick overview, guys. Number 1, start from the roots. Number 2, from the inside out. Number 3, seasonal changes. Number 4, expired products. Number 5, read the labels. Number 6, leave it to the professionals. Number 7, regular treatments. Number 8, take your vitamins. Number 9, never too much. And number 10, don't worry, it's just hair. Those are things for you to kind of reflect on. And of course, we'll keep going deeper and diver each week. As you listen to my podcast, I'll be giving you some ideas of how to take care of your hair and just some other areas. If you are interested in me going to a specific topic, you are more than welcome to email me. It is sincerelybeautiful@gmail.com, and that's sincerely with a Y, SYNCERELY beautiful just as it sounds, Beautiful. So sincerelybeautiful@gmail.com. I will respond back to you, but I always love to know what you want to know about. What topics are you interested in so that I can give you some information and kind of help you through your own healthy hair journey. Again, my name is Angie with Sincerely Beautiful. Tell me